Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I'm coming to you from the streets of Milan. It's not actually very beautiful where I'm coming to you from right now, but I did have a message that I wanted to bring to you guys, which is from the day that I've experienced today. It's been my amazing mum's birthday, and so we got to go and do some amazing things here in Milan and kind of live it up. And it's kind of why I wanted to bring this particular message to you guys today, which is all around having an abundant mindset, because when we, and having a mindset of scarcity ain't going to get you an abundant life. And it's not something that I'm sure this is not a new message for you guys, but I definitely wanted to share some of my experiences with you guys today in terms of what I've been thinking about. And also, a beautiful client of mine just a couple of days ago, she actually went to a Tony Robbins event. And what happened was that she actually had a pretty major breakthrough. And this breakthrough was pretty amazing in terms of she made a realization that that ultimately she needed to, if she wanted to experience a certain result, achieve a certain goal, what she really needed to do is she actually needed to step into that kind of mindset. She actually had to step into how she would feel once she received that goal, as opposed to waiting until she actually received that goal to enjoy her life and, achieve that kind of happiness, that fulfillment, that success, whatever she was after. And that's the reason why she wanted that particular goal. So the reason why that's in alignment with today's message is because so many of us are getting around living this kind of scarcity lifestyle, and we're expecting to one day have an abundant lifestyle. And my day today has been a little bit out of the ordinary in terms of just really living it up extremely. So went shopping down an amazing part of Milan, into the gallery and the shopping centre there, which is just absolutely phenomenally beautiful. And all the major brands, like Gucci and Prada and all the ones that we know. And, for the purposes of buying my mum a really special gift. And also then we had this beautiful, amazing Michelin star restaurant meal for lunch, and it was crazy and beautiful and just phenomenal, right? It's not your everyday stuff that you're going to do. Hang on a sec. But without getting killed. All right. Just dodging some peeps. And but anyway, it was absolutely brilliant. And then after lunch, went down to one of the major, it's one of the most famous shopping streets, or high-end shopping streets in the world, here in Milan, and went and checked it out. I'll shoot you guys some pictures in the coming days. It was absolutely brilliant and beautiful. But what I did notice is that your mindset, it tests your mindset. So if you're not used to kind of living in that kind of reality, oftentimes it can make you kind of I don't know, I was kind of walking down the street and really enjoying the quality of a lot of different things, but then also simultaneously kind of being don't really like the vibe here, or there's something going on. And then I was testing myself to see, is this my scarcity mindset? Is this me being judgmental of the way other people live? I don't know. Because don't get me wrong, I love luxury and I love good quality and I love beautiful things. But there was this other part of me that was a bit this is next level. This is I'm not really totally sure that it's really worth it or something. And I was just I was kind of analyzing the different people who the difference in the people who were in the places I'm normally in versus the kind of people who are in this luxury living it up day that I had today for my mum's birthday. And I wasn't really into it, but I did test myself and I did challenge myself to make sure that I wasn't living in a scarcity mindset and being judgmental because it was different, and instead kind of using it as an experience to kind of go, oh, is that something that I want? Is that something that I don't want? So that's really part of my story around what I wanted to share with you guys today. Just going to walk through this weird park. And yes, so I am hoping that today's message is just going to get you to think about how you've been living your life currently, and how in terms of like abundant or in scarcity you've kind of been operating, and how that's kind of working out for you. And in particular, if you're not liking the current set of results that you've got in your life, asking yourself, well, how am I thinking? You know, what is my mindset? Do I actually believe in experiencing higher levels of abundance, or is this it for me? Is this who I've identified myself with, and therefore I just keep generating these same particular results? So I definitely hope that it will trigger you. And if you're looking for, you know, another angle on some different mindset stuff, I absolutely love how Danielle Laporte talks into this perspective on goals. So instead of, you know, like I was talking about with my beautiful client, like, you know, setting a goal and just kind of waiting until you finally achieve that goal to be able to actually feel good and feel fulfillment and feel successful or whatever you're actually chasing. Instead of that, what Danielle Laporte will talk into is identify the goal that you are really inspired to achieve, but then identify what is it that I feel like I will experience if I achieve that goal? What is that feeling? What is that emotional state? What is, you know, it's really the feeling that we're chasing. And when we can identify that, we can actually bring it into our everyday lives, which allows us to kind of have this abundant mindset. Like, I can have it all now. Like, you always have everything that you need accessible to you right here, right now, whether you think it consciously or you don't. But the fact is, if you think that you're always in scarcity and it's never enough and you're never going to get there and you can't have it now, then that's all you ever have, because all you ever have is this present moment, and that's what you're filling it with. Versus when you have a mindset of abundance and you use your intelligence and your intentionality to project into the future about something that inspires you, identify how it would make you feel to actually achieve that, and realize that the goal is not the material manifestation of the goal or the item or whatever it is. And actually what it really is, it's the feeling that you experience when you achieve that goal. So you might as well identify the feeling and start living into that feeling right here, right now, because that's what you got. And, you know, walking down this street today and seeing all these beautiful things and seeing and really kind of doing some people watching and you know, analyzing people and what works for them, because, you know, it's in some regard it's working for them, whatever it is, you know, whether they're in abundant and they love their luxury items, good on them if that makes them feel good. If it's not just a reliance and for them to fulfill a void and they're constantly chasing the next shiny object that finally they can feel good again, and then it wears off because they've worn that item or something, and then they're like, got to chase the next thing, you know. Now that's very different to the person who knows what they want to experience, and they generate an amazing feeling and state of being in their life, and on top of that they enjoy a little bit of luxury. Why not, right? That's very different to just chasing the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, because you're attaching how you feel to achieving some external thing rather than generating that from within, and the external stuff being the cream on top. So definitely hoping that this message is serving you, and I would absolutely love to hear from you. So have you got any questions or comments or words of wisdom, or you just want to say hi? I would absolutely love to hear from you. And yes, check in, let me know. Who have I got? I've got Anne. Awesome to see you. Haven't seen you in forever. And Susan's here, and Francisco, and Judy, and David, and Shane, and Renee, and Murray, and Rob, and Justin, and Ram. Hello. And Garrett, and Katrina. Awesome. Hey to you. Are you back home in Australia yet, or are you still cruising around Italy? Check in with me, let me know. And Alexandria, yay, my spirit sister. And Katrina, at least you were getting out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, I felt super comfortable in everything that I did today, in terms of just experiencing all the luxury, and you know, it was a really special, beautiful, amazing day that I loved every minute of. But yeah, definitely just wanted to, in that last little bit where we went down this like crazy, like expensive just strip of shops, which was really beautiful, but I didn't, like, I'm all about feeling. I'm all about like how the energy that's going on, and didn't have a great energy. And I was like, and then I don't know, I started looking at stuff and I was like, oh, that's really nice and that's really nice. But then I was seeing a lot of people who were, I don't know, maybe it's just my judgment and I need to do some work on that. But I felt like my perception was, I don't know, it just felt like a bit of a, there was a lot of, I'm being very judgmental actually here. I'm just catching myself in the moment, because I don't know these people from a bar of soap really. So I'm only going with my preconceived ideas. So to me, that's like, instead of judging people, what is that saying about what's going on for me? What work do I personally need to do? And that's why I was thinking, okay, I think I might have a little bit of scarcity here that I could be unlocking and definitely thriving from, rather than cutting off and shutting down from. I'd rather understand, and in particular understand myself and grow myself, rather than getting stuck in like, oh, this doesn't feel good, or this is, you know, not a good place, or whatever, or these people are like this way or that way. So just sharing it with you guys. Hope it's of value. And Junaid, looking so sweet, like as a flower. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your kind words and love you being here. And Dr. Jamari, I think I mispronounced that, but I love you being here. And Celine, yay. Just catching you now, babe. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Me too. Can't wait to catch up with you, beautiful soul. You're such a beautiful superstar, as you know. And Matthew's here as well. Hello to you. So I'm really hoping that today's message has served you, resonated. I am just making my way back home. I'll just show you where I am a little bit. I have no idea. I'm just in some park. Probably the least beautiful place I've been to all day, but just cruising on back to my apartment here. And I think it's only tomorrow. We've only got one more day in Milan, and then the following day back off to France. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Countdown is on for the silent meditation retreat. And as I've said to you guys in yesterday's message, I've got a bunch of different special bonuses that are coming out for all of you guys in the masterclasses, because I'm going to be offline. It's going to be in your membership site. So if you are currently not a member of the Inner Circle of the Limitless Potential Masterclasses, I would love for you to give it a go. I promise to deliver maximum value to you, and I have 12 special bonus gifts coming out to you guys when I'm in my silent meditation retreat from the 4th of October all the way through to the 15th, when I'm completely offline. So I'm busily setting that all up for you guys now. But I'm going to miss you guys and connecting with you guys. But I hope that you're a part of that, so that you do not miss out on everything that I've got coming your way, because I'm going to be offline, off the grid, all that brilliant stuff. Oh my God, super pumped for it, but I'm definitely going to miss you guys. So last little comments here is Vasil. Vasil is here as well, and Stevie, hello to you. And Katrina, you're back in Oz now. Had to leave my girl behind in Germany. Oh yes, in beautiful Stuttgart, one of my favorite places in Germany. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you had the most brilliant time, and I love that your beautiful daughter gets to stay along for the journey. And Stevie, hey Vanessa, make a decision on what you desire, then attach an emotion to that desire. Enjoy your retreat. Thank you so much, Stevie. Absolutely. And the very thing that you desire already has that feeling or that emotion attached to it. That's what we're really chasing. We're not chasing the material item, we're chasing the feeling, we're chasing the emotional state, we're chasing the thing that we think we're going to get as a result in terms of feeling. So that's why it is definitely super important to identify what that is, and that's why the work of Danielle Laporte is absolutely brilliant. And so definitely check that out. And I've got some I've got a little audience going on here. Definitely. Sorry? No, I'm not famous, but thank you. I think people are thinking I'm famous, but I'm definitely not, as you guys know. But definitely wanting to make sure that today's message has served you. I completely lost my train of thought with what I was saying. Oh yeah, so chase the desired feeling and definitely not just the result, okay? And know that when you set a goal for yourself, it's really how you believe and perceive that you will feel as a result of achieving that. So definitely make sure that you are bringing that emotional state into your everyday existence, because you get to control that, and don't make it dependent on an external result. Make it dependent on your internal intentionality, and go for it. So I love that, and thank you so much, Katrina, as well, for your wishes for the retreat. And Celine, trust me, guys, you need to be a part of this. Don't miss out on what Vanessa is putting in the groups for us. Her coaching is invaluable. You are so beautiful, Celine. That has completely touched my heart, like you always do. And I so appreciate you, giving that credibility out, because it's always me talking about it. And so I absolutely love having you a part of everything that I do, beautiful Celine. And I so appreciate those kind words. And can't wait to see you tomorrow. That's awesome. And yes, you are to us, Katrina and Celine. You are famous to us, babe. I love it. It's so funny. I don't know why, like, people just, like, every time I'm doing a Facebook Live out in public, I get an audience. I think I'm getting a bit better at dealing with them, but still got a bit of work to do, and I love that. And I love you guys so much, and as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and I hope that you've had an incredible day, as I have. And I absolutely cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. So sending you all of my love, and I'll see you then. And Katrina, you just need a little dog in your handbag. I love that. I've got some sort of branded bag, but not quite. There's no little dog. You're absolutely right. Next time. Love it. See you guys.